Welcome back to Biafra News Support Biafra at Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill, I bring you a liberation message from Biafran Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, and the message to all Biafrans in Biafraland. You don't need to miss this message. You don't need to miss any of this information. You need to share it, make it go viral, share it to everyone. Let Biafrans in Biafraland get this information. So we're going to go straight to this very news without wasting much of your time. Before we continue, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. For a lot of people that have been asking me, where have you been? I have been here. Check my channel, you'll know that you'll realize that I've been uploading. So like I always say, if you don't get notification, check my channel, search for my name on YouTube, you will see latest videos. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. Make sure your notification bell is turned on. So here is the news in detail. Biafran Prime Minister Simon Ekpa's briefing. I want to inform the Biafran people this evening that we have initiated the delegitimization of the Nigerian government within the Biafra territory. This process has commenced tonight. The delegitimization of the Nigerian government in Biafra territory will unfold as follows. Starting tonight, we require individuals to refrain from hawking near any military checkpoints. Every Biafran engaging in hawking should stay far away from military, police, naval, or Air Force checkpoints across Biafra land. Please inform children who usually hawk around checkpoints that this practice must cease starting tonight. Those responsible for the attacks in the Biafra land will be stopped gradually from the top. My purpose this evening is to deliver a special press briefing announcement to Biafrans about our direction, plans, and methods. Commencing tonight, we grant a 5-day grace period to every commissioner in each state of Biafra land to resign. This grace period applies exclusively to commissioners. We are initiating the legitimization of Nigeria starting from the state government and moving downward. We began with state commissioners and their appointees. If your state is within Biafra territory, you have 5 days from tonight to distance yourself from anything related to Nigeria. You can either resign or disassociate from the illegitimate government in Biafra land. Process of delegitimization has commenced today, and the 5 days grace period includes on September 1st. After September 1st, continue to identify as a commissioner representing Nigeria within any Nigeria-created state will lead to being treated as an enemy of Biafra. Please understand that our current actions are for the collective well-being, including your own and that of your children. We are gradually transitioning from the familiar concept of government to the de facto government of Biafra. Those who have aligned themselves with the caliphate will be treated as enemies of Biafra. The prohibition on checkpoints throughout Biafra land will be enforced immediately. This is why families, especially children engaged in hawking, are strictly prohibited from hawking around any checkpoint within Biafra land for their safety. Additionally, individuals in Biafra land who attend morning mass or early prayers are urged to reconsider due to the impending changes. For the time being, churches are advised to temporarily halt organizing early morning prayers for individuals in Biafra land. This announcement should not be ignored. Liberation of Biafra is taking unprecedented turn and is the responsibility of the Biafra government to implement necessary measures to safeguard citizens. Those who disregard this measure cannot hold anyone else accountable for actions taken by the Nigerian government. The suspension of morning mass or prayer in Biafra land is temporary. Adherence to these instructions is crucial until further notice. Our current objective is to successfully legitimize the Nigerian government in Biafra land, and enforcement will commence immediately. We are aware that the cowardly Nigerian army and their collaborators have been defeated. However, the presence of checkpoints and roadblocks extorting money from our people daily contradicts this victory. This action won't permit us to claim victory, even though the Biafra Liberation Army has succeeded. We will continue to implement government transition. I wish to clarify that the region around Iche and the Ngopwala have become volatile. Residents in these areas must heed our security alarms as we are securing these zones to ensure that terrorists meet their end should they attempt to use this road. The Biafra Liberation Army is preparing to execute a significant operation in those regions at any moment now. And not issue an announcement next time, since we have already shared this information publicly. This disclosure has dissuaded the terrorist army from acting despite their continued attempt to plan an invasion and the destruction of our Imo State communities. They have refrained from doing so due to our effort in informing the civilians in those areas. Their plan were touted on 2 occasions. In the future, we may forego announcing such operations to ensure that they meet their fate unexpectedly. Therefore, if you are located in the Ngopwala and the Iche area, exercise heightened security awareness as we may not provide advance notice next time. The Nigerian Terrorist Army and the Islamic Caliphate had intended to bombard Imo State today, but our alert to the public resulted in their inaction. While the Biafra Liberation Army was prepared to counter them, they failed to appear. Our intention in making this announcement is to safeguard Biafra citizens, ensuring that civilians take cover and their precaution. Whenever we make this announcement, the terrorist army tends not to show up. Consequently, we may alter our tactics. Residents of those areas are advised to remain vigilant about security. The Biafra Liberation Army will soon secure those regions without prior notice. When intelligence reaches us, we might handle the situation internally and conclusively address the criminals and terrorists in the days ahead. We will unveil the next stage of our civil disobedience. The important to understand that the civil disobedience is yielding desired results. The 2-week sit-at-home protest and the Monday shutdown are proceeding significant outcomes. Producing significant outcomes, okay? Producing, not proceeding, producing significant outcomes. Tonight, we are granting the Nigerian terrorist state 5 days to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. If he is not released within this period, we will announce our next civil disobedience, which will not only target the economic but also the government. This will mark the start of full force legitimization of the government through civil disobedience. The detail of this next phase will be revealed on September 1st, which is tomorrow, 2023. During the State of the Nation address, I urge civil servants in Biafra territory serving Nigeria to turn in. For those planning to send individuals to the Biafra Self-Referendum Convention in Finland, be aware that the purpose is to raise awareness for Biafra liberation. The Biafra Republic government in exile has achieved remarkable success, particularly in the diplomatic effort, causing many civilized countries to distance themselves from Nigeria. Nigeria's evil nature has been recognized, and it's clear that the Biafra people are fighting for justice and their right to live. The success is credited to Biafra Republic government in exile, the media, and all those who have contributed financially, physically, and in other ways to this movement. The Biafra Liberation Army, Eastern Security Network, Volunteer Civil Engineering Angels, Black Marine, and everyone working for Biafra's cause deserve our gratitude. Together, we have achieved this milestone. Yet, we won't let up. This is a fight to the finish. Those who send troops to oppress Biafrans will find no. We are taking the fight to Abuja and beyond. Those who have abandoned the Biafra struggle to harm fellow Biafrans through blackmail and violence should be prepared to run. The internal battle has commenced, and those who have engaged in atrocities will face consequences. There will be no refuge for them. To those who have killed fellow freedom fighters, the Biafra community is pursuing you. For Aloy Ejimako, who is close to those implicated in misconduct, the atrocities committed by Emmanuel Kanu, Adanne Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's sister, and the others have been brought to your attention. It is time to address the issues. I'm openly addressing the Biafran people today to reveal that numerous atrocities have been committed by Emmanuel Kano and his sister, both directly and indirectly. A lawyer Jimako was well informed about these activities and atrocities today, and making it public to ensure Biafra people understand that those who take lives of fellow Biafrans will be held accountable. Those you have captured and kidnapped for raising the Biafran flag in Aba, the time has come for you to answer to the Biafra people. There will be no refuge, and we won't show you any. And see, those who have become killers of their own people will be questioned in due course. Today, I'm introducing a new slogan for every Biafran to be echoed worldwide. Biafra Republic, the Biafra government. The response will be Biafra Republic, the Biafra government. The response will be peace, progress, unity, and equity. This will be our motto and greeting from now on. Biafra Republic, peace, unity, progress, and equity. Our actions are deeply spiritual. We are not merely crossing the Rubicon. We are plugging it, like the passion fruit called Rubicon. Our steps are resolute and determined. I emphasize that the Monday sit-at-home protest will continue. This is essential to demand Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's unconditional release, push for the Biafra referendum, secure the release of prisoners of conscience, and legitimize the Nigerian government within Biafra territory. For those who don't comprehend the significances of the sit-at-home protest, it's an opportunity to open your mind without hatred or greed. Understand that the sit-at-home action is effective. The purposeful, the delegitimization of Nigeria has started. Hence, all hawkers in Biafraland should stay clear of military police and other checkpoints. We forbid hawking at checkpoints as it endangers lives. We won't tolerate any checkpoint or roadblock in Biafraland. This directive is final. Every commissioner in every state has 25 days until September 1st to vacate their office. Failure to do so mark you as an enemy, governor of Biafra. Mark you as an enemy. Governor of Biafra State, you are mandated to remove military checkpoints. Otherwise, Biafra people will take action against you. The internal battle has begun, and the one in Imo State will not be forgotten. So, Biafrans, I hope we all heard what Biafran Prime Minister. That is why I said you do not need to miss this very important message from Biafra Prime Minister. Biafrans in Biafraland need to get this very message. And it did not stop here. There is another powerful message to Ohaneze Ndoshin and Diama concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's unconditional release, which I will bring to you before the day ends. Biafrans in Biafraland, those of you hacking at the near checkpoint or on the highway, it's time for you to stop hacking around any checkpoint or roadblock in Biafraland. We're going to flush those terrorists in Biafraland away. We're going to flush them out. We're going to flush them out. What we are fighting is to exit that contraption. So we can't condone anything that will make those terrorists to remain in our land. So if you hack close to checkpoint or roadblocks in Biafraland, this is from today. Stop from today. It's an order. It's for your own good. Okay, we're passing this information to our people. That is why I say you need to share it. You need to make it go viral. Let our people hear this very message. It's very, very important to avoid had I known, or nobody told us, or we didn't hear it. That is why we bring all these updates of the happenings in Biafra land, because Biafra restoration is sacrosanct. There is nothing anybody can do about it, and there is no man born of a woman that can stop it. So you better start now, knowing that there is nothing that will stop Biafra. If they have been telling you, oh, Biafra will not come, Biafra died with Ojukwu, oh, since Nnamdi Kanu has been kidnapped, nobody is going to get Biafra. We have taken our future into our own hands. We need to prove to the enemies that it's us that is wearing the shoe, and we know where it pains. If they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu thinking that it will stop Biafra, we are going to prove them wrong. Madike wanted our good. What he wants is our freedom. That is what he looked and checked that his people are suffering. We'll have all it takes, but we are not living like humans. We are being killed like animals that have no protector or have nobody to speak for them. And what we are doing is to put a stop to it. And we'll keep doing it until we are free. So share this very message. Is very, very important. All Biafrans in Biafraland, do not just watch it and ignore it. Share it. It's very, very important. So I will stop here and I will bring you another powerful message to Ohaneze Ndoshin and Diama talking about Shorty. Before releasing man said, oh, we are ready to sign Shorty. Nobody is asking you people to sign any Shorty. Madike's unconditional release is what we want. He has been discharged and acquitted. He doesn't need Shorty. So if you people keep playing this game, we'll tell you people that we are not cut out for all these criminal games you people are playing. It's Madike's unconditional release, Biafra restoration, or nothing. Thank you all.